It is now time for the third run of the day. And, well, marginal improvement over the first one with the second run there, but here's to hoping that this one is significantly better. I just realized where the Kushala was. Also, I just realized that with my mic settings, you probably heard none of what I just said. That doesn't matter. All that matters is actually just getting the Kushala dead. Although it sucks not having a marionette spider, I must admit. But there is a butterflame there. So maybe all is not lost. Sharpen. Bellvine. Here. This. And can I poke him? Was that enough time? No, I don't think that was enough time to do a counter. Although it did feel deceptively long.
I knew I could count on you.
Do that. Over.
Here comes the pain!
At the very least, Soaring Wyvern Blade allows me to avoid quite a few of this monster's attacks.
My buddy's the best.
Wait. Think.
Have a taste of this!
Is that gonna... No, okay. That was just him doing a little head sweep.
The end! You're my best pal.
Oh, my phone went off. Fortunately, I cannot respond to it. Hopefully it's nothing important.
I knew I could count on you.
Where is he? Up there? What's he doing up there? I mean, I'll take it, because he's not actually hitting me. But why is he up there? Come down. Janky movement, but I will take it. Anything for the, just the free hits. Oh, there was a red wire bug here that I totally could have gotten.
Let's go for a ride!
Right? It was a much better Aurora Somnicanth ride. Am I? There I am. This, and I think we'll probably just do Soaring Wyvern Blades to reposition. Good. Very good. And I guess I could have gotten a, what's it called? A wire bug.
This is gonna be good!
Bash him into that. Bash him into that, and then bash him into that. Very good.
Bye!
This. Fully amped and good to go. Let's do more ZSDs. As many as I am willing to do. That. This.
Have a taste of
Cool. At least hitting the back of his neck doesn't send me to, like, his legs.
My buddy's the best.
Sharpen. Out of there.
Good as new!
Okay. That's less good. Reeled back as soon as I hit the button. Also, we gotta move. Better to just go all the way over here via fast travel than to chase it down. Oh no, I've wasted a second with the wall bounce. Now I'm gonna fail. Can you imagine someone losing world record to the dog bouncing on the wall? That'd be real bad. Also, hey there, Magnum Mallow. This is actually really good. Because then I can just come over here, grab that. And he's gonna end up over to me anyways. Now we just keep smacking him until he's... There we go. That was not a moment too soon. Ah. Stab him a bunch. I said stab him a bunch. That. And one more. Hooray. Now, with the red wire bug, it should hopefully be a ton of damage. Yep. That's good. I love to see it. Slam. A bunch of these. Counter. Hooray. I actually got one. CSD button. It's on the arm, but I'll take it. Uh-oh. Ow. Streaming while I was in the air. That was not the best timing. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh! That did it. What was that? 6:52? That's a really good time compared to what I got in practice. I guess that's the benefit of beating the shit out of the Kushala with a whole bunch of dragons or monsters and whatnot. No dragons, Kushala's the only dragon here. Wow, okay. I guess I know what the good spawn for Kushala is on this map. It needs to spawn in Zone 6, or maybe I'm just wasting too much of my time gathering wirebirds when it spawns in Zone 7. That could be another problem. Although, I'm wondering... I would still, even if it did spawn in Zone 7, I would still want to get the Marionette Spider. But either way, I got a sub 7, so that's surprisingly good. I was not expecting that. Let's see what the final time is. Who knows? That very well could be the run. Although, given how it was, I kind of hope it isn't. I hope I get a better run. 6:52:17. Wow. Okay. Wasn't expecting that, but I'm really glad that I got it. Well, golly gee, I did not intend to vanish for a month and a half, but hey, things happen. Anyways, hey there, and thanks for watching this episode of Going Fastish, the series where I do solo freestyle monster hunts, somewhat fast. Or at least, fast from a casual perspective. If you liked what you saw, remember to like, sub, bell. If all you want is the build, then here it is on screen, and I'll see you next time on Going Fastish. If you want a build rundown, then here you go. This build is made from the same basic template as last time, with the differences being both the weapon and element attack skill used. It has a balanced set of skills, and conditionally has 100% affinity based on the weapon, weakness exploit, and the Rousing Roar Palico buff. For this version of the build, I am using the Astalos switch axe, the Voltaic Load. In its single level 1 slot, I've put a Satiated Jewel because free meal is nice to have TM. I've also put an anti-aerial jewel in its rampage slot for extra damage when fighting elder dragons, and I've augmented it to have +5 attack and +6 thunder element, though in the future I think I'll just go all in on attack augments instead. If you don't want to use the Astalos switch axe, then there are two okay alternatives. First is the Oppressor's Torrent. You'll lose weapon affinity, but you keep purple sharpness and the power file, and you'll also have better damage and slots before doing any augments. The second alternative is the Thunderclap Switch X. You'll have less raw damage and you lose both affinity and slots, but you get so much thunder damage in exchange. You'll also need to augment it in order to get to purple sharpness, and if you want to keep free meal maxed out, then I suggest replacing the Bolt Jewel Plus with a Satiated Jewel, as this Switch Axe has so much thunder damage that going from Thunder Attack level 5 to Thunder Attack level 3 is probably fine. The rest of the armor is more or less the same as last time, so I'll go through it quickly. The helmet I'm using is the Almudron Helm X with Spirobird's Call augmented onto it. In the level 2 slots, I've put critical jewels for extra crit damage. Even in Master rank, it remains a solid piece for early endgame, until it gets power creeped out by other pieces. The chest piece is the Alloy Mail X with an extra point of speed sharpening augmented onto it, which maxes out that skill. In the level 3 slot, I've put in a hard bolt jewel to boost my thunder damage. For the arms, I'm using the Velociprey braces, which have a 411 slot loadout and a point of evade extender augmented onto it. In the slots, I've put in an Enhancer Jewel 4 and 2 Wind Resistance Jewels, which will max out both of those skills. Power Prolonger is the proper utility skill here, Windproof is here just because it's nice to have. The waist piece is the Anjanath Coil X, which has been augmented to have a 421 slot loadout, making this armor piece even more flexible. In its slots, I've put in a Hard Steadfast Jewel for max stun resistance, a Bolt Jewel 2 for extra thunder damage, and a Satiated Jewel because again, free meal is nice to have, TM. In the leg slots, I have the Death Stench Heal X because of its wide variety of useful skills. It has been augmented to have 1 point of Windproof and 1 point of Critical Boost, which maxes out both of those skills. And in the slots, I've put in an Attack Jewel 2 and a Satiated Jewel, which rounds out those 2 skills. For the Pedal Ace, I am using the Underworld Pedal Ace, because again, I don't think they've released new ones, and if they have, I haven't gotten them, because I'm still a dummy. And lastly, the talisman I'm using is a Weakness Exploit 2, Attack Boost 1, 300 slot talisman that I got well before Sunbreak. In its level 3 slot, I've put in a Tenderizer Jewel to max out Weakness Exploit. And that's it for the build rundown. Thank you so much for watching through to the end. Remember to like, sub, bell, and I will see you next time on Going Fastish. Hopefully it doesn't take another month to get it out. Goodbye!